And now we want to solve the following equations and then find out what is x. So we want to at last make x as subject. So it will be, I move this b, use divide, move to the right hand side, okay, and then it's negative c, I move negative c to right hand side, become positive c. So x will be n over b plus c, or we can say it's n plus bc over b. Okay, this is solved for x. This one, okay, 2kx equal to c minus a, and x equal to c minus a, the whole thing, divided by 2k, and this solving equation for x, you know what's x? It's c minus a bracket over 2a. So for 3, you want to find what's x, okay, it's negative 3, x, you move the whole term to the left, and you can move the p to the right, to r minus p, and the whole term you can divide by 3. Okay, you cannot, okay, divide by 3 like this. This is not correct, because this one you also need to divide by 3, and this make things more complicated. You handle the other term first, at last you handle the x term. Okay, bracket the denominator if there's a, okay, bracket, because the whole factor, when you multiply to the left hand side, you need to multiply the whole factor, and you can expand it out, and you can move it, and you can move the a left. So the concept of solving equation for x is to find out what is x, you find out what is x. Okay, so this one, s minus x over 2, multiply 2 to left hand side, okay, and you can negative x, you can move to left hand side to positive x, and you can move the 2 out like this. Done. For this one, okay, you have two methods. Method 1, you move the 1 to left hand side first, right hand side first, and then you multiply x, and then you expand it out. And then you want to find x, so you just move the whole bracket to the denominator, or you multiply the whole expression by x, so every term have to multiply by x, so p over x become p, 1 become x, q become qx, and then you move a term to right hand side, and then you can take x as common factor, and you can move the whole factor out to the denominator on the other side. Number 7, okay, ax plus b, this is a whole numerator, whole factor. Okay, you multiply a c to right hand side first, and then you can move the b to the right hand side, and you can move a to the denominator of the right hand side. This one already all expanded out, so you can factorize, and then you can move the a plus b to the right hand side. This one, you have 4 terms. You cannot just do things like this. This is not correct, because there's a x on the right hand side. You don't solve for x. For solving for x, you have just x on the left hand side but not on the right hand side. So what you should do, you should move the x to right hand side and n to left hand side. So it will be n plus n more positive is preferred. And take out x as common factor, and then you can divide left hand side, right hand side by n minus n, like this, and the final answer will be this one. And for this, okay, x and this have a x, so you still need to expand, okay, and you can move the, okay, I prefer move the n to left hand side and these two terms to right hand side, so this term will become positive. The numerator, and then you can take x out, and you can move to the left hand side, move to the denominator. Okay, that's it. Number 11, you expand, because the bracket you expand, both brackets have x, and you do it less negative side is better. So you should move this negative 3b to left hand side, so be 2a plus 3b, and right hand side bx minus ax. And you can factorize the x out, then bracket b minus a, and you can divide the whole bracket to left hand side, 2a plus 3b over b minus a, 2a plus 3b over the b minus a. Okay, have this one have a fraction. Fraction, you need to multiply the LCM of the denominator. So px plus qx equal to a. You multiply a for all the terms, okay, and all expanded out. You want to make x as subject, so you need to factorize other stuff, and you move this term to the denominator. This also, you need to multiply the denominator of the denominator, the LCM of denominators is mn. So x times mn plus x over n times mn equal to r times mn. This is the first step. Okay, be xn equal to plus xm equal to rmn. And then all expanded out, no fractions. So you can factorize out the x, and you can move it to the denominator. Okay, for 14, okay, denominator 3x and 2x, so LCM of 2x and 3x is 6x. So you multiply 6x y minus 6x over 3x is 2, so it's 2m. 6x over 2x is 3, so it's 3n. Okay, 6xy equal to 3n plus 2m. And you need to move the 6y to the denominator of the right hand side. 15 is more complicated because the denominator have more fractions. Okay, you bracket the denominator first, and then you can do teacher skills called cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication. A over B over okay, this will become just like you make a cross. Okay, you make a cross, multiply. Why is it? Because when you want to A over B or C over D, you want to remove the fraction, you multiply BD to both sides, and you cancel B, so it will be AD. You cancel D, it will be CB. Okay, so it is like just multiply the denominator when it's equations. Okay, it's for equations only. Okay, for addition on fractions, no such rules applied. Okay, so we are back to this one.